Good afternoon, Father Riley, our president, Father McCluskey, Father Verascano, the Augustinians, members of the administration, faculty, staff, members of the board, graduating class of 1963, parents, families, friends, and fellow graduates of the class of 2013. Shakespeare tells us, brevity is the soul of wit, and tediousness the limbs and outward flourishes. So, I will be short. Numerous valedictorians stand at the podium like I am today, and to lose the honor without many references, vow we will change the world, as if the task is as simple as brushing your teeth. This year, over 3.2 million high school graduates will don a cap and gown and receive a diploma. Nevertheless, there is something extraordinary that differentiates the class of 2013 at St. Augustine Prep from all the rest. In this poem I composed, entitled The Bond of Brotherhood, that extraordinary something becomes strikingly apparent. In that land, somewhere of our dreams, all is to be found right there in the scenes, where there isn't a struggle for survival, as the brotherhood of man is in revival. We help each other and have no real fear. Our hope is occasioned with good cheer. Whatever we think, do, or therefore say is imbued with love and lights the way. We have all arrived at that promised land and must work together as a united band, giving and sharing of the good we all can while upholding this brotherhood of man. Nonviolence is one of the rules we live by, the essence of love we maintain and glorify. We all live as one in both our heart and mind and express those feelings of a universal kind. There are no problems that we can't resolve, as all our life around love does here revolve. In living by the truth, we are becoming free, and in this condition, enjoy the grace to see. All that exists in the world can be seen as new, which is an affirmation of Scripture, and so true. Our life now is filled with bliss as it once began, in the state of knowing the brotherhood of man. We do not therefore seek to get better of each other, but accomplish all that we need by helping one another. Being freed from unnatural cares, our lives are whole, and all that ever happens, a joyful experience of the soul. Awake to intuition, we live to realize our ultimate potential, and so everything bears the stamp of some divine potential. And being as we are then, our years extend for a long span, as we all live in accordance with the brotherhood of man. The brotherhood at St. Augustine Prep is that extraordinary something. William Shakespeare once said, "A friend is one that knows you as you are, understands where you have been, accepts what you have become, and still gently allows you to grow." A friend made at St. Augustine Prep is a friend made for life. Forever, we will be able to call our brothers our second family. They witnessed our triumphs on the gridiron. They picked us up when we were down. They made us laugh on the way to the next class. Most importantly, however, they showed us unconditional love. The brotherhood transcends all boundaries of time, place, and situation. Despite the onset of our departure for college, it will be the memories of our prep brothers that will propel us to replicate those similar relationships. Because outside of the classroom, relationships with other people are all we have to rely on. Regardless of where we are in the world, we will forever be in debt to our prep brothers sitting beside us today. They are the ones who vitalized our hopes and dreams and pushed and renew past memories and feelings. Whenever we hear the word brotherhood, we will immediately remember the place that changed our lives forever. The place that, in a way, saved our lives. St. Augustine's breath. There is a turning point in every hermit's life that makes him a true Christian gentleman. It is not the realization of the vivacious brotherhood that flows through the hallways like molten lava. It is not competing in the finals of the Stokesbury Cup on the Schuylkill River in front of a screaming crowd. It is not the privilege of wearing boat shoes and khakis every day. Rather, it is a camping experience. At first mention, most of our parents were terrified at the thought of their young boys staying in the most dangerous city in America. Even though we don't like to admit it, we are frightened as well. Under the direction of Brother Dave, we traversed the poverty-stricken streets of Camden. Rawness of reality hit us like a freight train. Prostitutes decorated every street corner. Drug paraphernalia was scattered on the sidewalk. The city rested under an interminable cloud of darkness and despair. When I worked at Frank's place, shelter for the homeless, I met the man that had altered my outlook on life. His name was Willie. He'd been volunteering at Frank's place for the past 10 years. He looked me in the eyes and said to me, "Son, you are the light of the world. I've seen the same sad faces, which never change, walk in and out of this place. Life is a struggle for those who complain. Life is an adventure for those who are happy." Since that day, I've never taken my life for granted. Henry David Thoreau, a prolific transcendentalist, author, and poet, graduated from Harvard near the top of his class in 1837. Nonetheless, dismayed with commercialism in his hometown of Concord, Massachusetts, he built himself a cabin in the woods next to Walden Pond. He moved in on July 4th, 1845, his own personal Independence Day. Thoreau called the move an experiment to test the transcendentalist idea that divinity was present in nature and the human soul. In order to get closer to nature, he stripped his life down to the barest of essentials. He grew his own beans, wore only the simplest of clothes, and generally tried to seclude himself from the rapidly industrialized world growing around him. Thoreau left the pond after 26 months because when he died, he did not wish to discover that he had not lived. Likewise, on August 29, 2009, our own personal Independence Day, we followed the impulses of our soul, departed from our comfortable surroundings, and resided in Richland's peaceful Glen for 46 months. This extended retreat was a metanoia, in which we gradually transformed not only physically, but mentally. However, what became remarkably apparent was that every one of us was a piece of something bigger than ourselves. It took us 4 years to finally realize what that something was. That something is a family. What makes our pet family extraordinary is not just what you have to gain, but what you feel there is to lose. Our future endeavors will always stem back to our home, Richland's proud and peaceful Glen, because home is where the heart is. Life consists of a limited amount of time, energy, and attention, which may be conserved, saved, spent, employed, stolen, squandered, or hoarded, just like property. The moment we take off these caps and gowns is the moment we begin our adult lives. The reality of now is the purest form of the future. We have each been blessed with a restless heart of St. Augustine. In God, he found himself. At St. Augustine Preparatory School in Richland, New Jersey, we found ourselves. May God bless you.